Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hold on, I got to give a second so I can confirm the audio is fine on the stream. I hope y'all are doing good. All right, audio is sounding good to me. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? AJay the CEO here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. We do this Q&A every Friday to try and answer your questions, but I'm gonna let y'all know we changing it up a little bit. I'm trying to turn this not just into a Q&A, but also turn it into a show. So we're gonna be doing some other sections, and I'm trying to see if anybody's in the chat because I got some people I'm calling out in the in this show part. I got some stuff. We're gonna try and do something new and see how that all goes. Let me go through here. I appreciate y'all being here with me. And all right, my sound is good here. I don't think I need to do that. Hold on, pop out that. Got my questions over here so I can see y'all's questions. I can see the live chat. And I think we are good. We're going to be using some more stuff here, hopefully, because I'm not always telling y'all to try new stuff. We're doing that as well, too. So I hope y'all enjoy what's going on. Please let me know in the chat. Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get some shout outs going on. Anthony, what's going on? Lester, what is going on? Sky Alchemist, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Scott, hello. Big shout out and congratulations to Francisco and his wife. They are expecting their first child. Congratulations. I know how I was when I got that word when I was at work. Man, I went and high-fived everybody and almost drop-kicked everybody. I was so excited. So congratulations. Mr. Jack Wolf, hello. Donnell, good morning. Reggie Boy 37, hello. Klansman A, hello. Who else we got out here? Mr. Clarence, hello. Papa Midnight, good morning. Tony, hello. Caleb J. Rowe Ministries, hello. Edward Colvin, hello. Patrick, what's going on? Streets of Destiny, hello. And we're going to be getting to some more people. If I missed them, Locke, hello. Recap, hello. Dylan, Kevin, Carl, Leslie, hello. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Before we get started, please don't forget that this week we have our bi-weekly roundtable. This is the private one with just everybody on the Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, hey, it's really easy to do. Just search for Modern Media Ministry Made Easy, and boom, there you go. And just answer the 3 questions, and you can get in. And make sure you do not live stream in the group, or you'll get kicked out, and we will have to drop Mjolnir to ban you from the group. If I don't get to your question, please know that you can email me at questions@ajhomes.com, and I will get to your question as soon as I possibly can. Give me 72 hours or a little bit longer to get to you, but I am making my way to y'all's questions as best as I possibly can. What else? If you haven't, please, because the algorithm likes it, go ahead and smash that like button. Click the subscribe if you haven't, and then make sure you turn the notifications on so that way you don't miss any of the stuff that we got going on. And I promise you, you want to make sure you have those on because we got some exciting stuff coming up. We got some giveaways that are coming up at 40,000 and at 50,000. We are a hop, skip, and a jump about just under 2,000 people away from subscribers away from 40,000. So we got some awesome stuff that is coming. What else? We got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Also, last week, I put this out here. If you have any e-missionary swag, to go ahead and email it to me, so that way I can feature you on here. We only got one group that's doing it this week, but hey, just want to let y'all know. Just take a picture. If you got any merch that we do here on YouTube and on the website or anything like that, send a picture of it to us with your media team. If it's your media team, if it's just you, hey, go ahead and do it, because we are building a group globally with the same purpose of sharing God's word digitally online through technology. Just email me at info@ajhomes.com, and in the subject, put e-missionary pic and attach your picture. So we're going to be featuring a couple of people doing that. I think that's it. We're going to jump over to some questions now. So let me go back. Oh, and to let y'all know, the ATEM Mini Extreme now is going to be here Saturday. So I already have a live stream set up on Tuesday that we're going to just go through everything. It is going to be a long one. It's going to be a Q&A, but it's going to be me setting this up live, and y'all can join in. That is already on my channel that you can check out. So let's go ahead and search for, and I don't like looking all the way over here for these questions. Let me move my ATEM software over here, and now I can see the questions here. Let's see. Go back to page 1. One thing is not necessarily a question, but I want to bring this to everybody's attention. Lester is saying they got an off-brand ATEM Mini Pro out there now. Don't ever mess with the off-brand stuff. Don't ever mess with it. It's off-brand for a reason. Get the official. It's not like you're going to save that much money. The ATEM line is very competitively priced, and don't even waste your time cutting corners on that one. Go for the original. What's else? Reggie here was saying, with the Arnold picture here, I'm having trouble loading a scene with a source from an MP4 video file. When I add it, it shows up blank on the preview screen. Any suggestions? Yes. If you are having this issue and you're running OBS in studio mode, it is not going to play because it's in preview. It will play when it's in program. If you turned off studio mode and switched to it, it would play. That's all that really is. It's just, I mean, there's a reason for why they do it. I don't know why, but that's the reason why. All righty. Question here was like, need a solid computer build for a live stream. Hey, hit me up on questions@ajhomes.com, and we will see what we can do to help you. Let's see. Tony wants to know, and some of these questions I've already answered in the chat, but I'm just going to do it anyway. AJ, have you ever used NDI before, and what are your thoughts? Yes, I have used NDI. I'm using it now. I've used it in multiple situations. I think it's great. The only thing with NDI is because it's using your network. Make sure that your network can handle it. Also, for me, the devices that I have used were good, but they were not in sync with my main sound. So I'm pulling sound from, from my mixer, and then NDI has some latency because it's going over the network. I would use it if I never had to sync mouths up with the audio, because it'll be noticeable. But again, some of the more powerful NDI stuff doesn't have that issue. Want to be mindful of that. So it's your network, the processing power that can handle it. But besides that, yeah, it's great. So I think that is cool. Caleb J. Rowe Ministries here. And let me make this big. I'm using the ATEM Studio Pro with Easy Worship for lower thirds. When I get them on the screen with the cameras using DSK, the lower thirds are very transparent. Is there a way to make them solid? Yes, you need to turn on your settings and play with the gain with those. So if I cut over here to my desktop, and let me take the comments down so you can see. All right, so when you're using your DSK, you want to come over here to platelets, and then so you have your stuff set up here. what you want to do is, if it's not in the color that you want, it's not going to be DVE. I'm already using that. Actually, I'm on the wrong one. I was on upstream here. So in here, you want to turn on, uncheck this, and then you want to play with the slides if you're having that issue, to try and dial in your settings to get it more solid in the transparency. And then also try to avoid any color as close to black. I used to use kind of like a darkish gray, and that gave me some issues too. Try and not use black in anything, because the ATEM will automatically erase the black without any issue. So that would be my suggestion. But let me know if you have any other issues other than that. Alrighty, let's see. What page is this? It's page 3. Okay, we're on page 4. Let me know. I'm not seeing any new comments. Let me know if y'all are still, is everything still fine or not? Because I know sometimes YouTube is acting up. No, the chat is fine. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. So like I said, I'm trying to try some new stuff out here. So let's do let's do some breaking news, shall we? So if you have not been made aware, if you are live streaming on Facebook, effective April 16th of this year, Facebook is going to be getting rid of watch parties. There will not be an option at all. So make sure, if you are live streaming in Facebook and you have been leveraging the watch parties with your congregation and members and everybody, please let them know that that is going away. I don't know why. A part of me thinks maybe people were exploiting it. I know I've heard of people doing DJ stuff and playing music, and that's a big issue. We did a video about that, where Facebook changed their terms of service, that you can't do type of a listening experience like a concert with music that you might not own. I remember they talked about that. And then I've seen other people share movies, which is very illegal. So again, that's my thought on it. I don't know 100% what that is, but hey, you know, that is what is going on. You know what? I'm starting to like this. So let me go ahead and do some stuff to let everybody know. We got some tech deals going on as well too. So let's do that. All right, so for everybody who has been looking for the ATEM Mini, you can check out BH Photo. BH Photo has every single model of the ATEM available. They're also available on Amazon, but be mindful to never, ever, 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 ever pay higher than the retail price. So right here, we got this is BH Photo. We got the ATEM Mini Pro is in stock. The base is in stock. The ISO is in stock now after I ordered the Extreme, because the ISO was not available. But either way, I don't think me using the ISO, I think I'm good without going back to the ISO, unless I start doing a whole lot more weddings and stuff like that. I might go back and get that. But, ATEM Mini Pro ISO is available, the Extreme is available, and the streaming bridge is available, which has not been available for I don't know how long. All of these are also available on Amazon, but know that multiple people sell them. Do not try and buy any of these at higher prices than the manufacturer price. That way you don't get ripped off. So hopefully, there you go. All right, so let's jump back over here. Like I said, I'm trying to try some new stuff here. So let me know what y'all think about that, how the graphics, the sound, and all that stuff comes across as well, too. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't skip anybody. Back here, again, folks are asking, how do I have these nice graphics right here? That is all vMix Social. That's why I was doing that. They actually came out with some new titles. That's why I've upgraded mine to these, because I like these. So yeah. To Daniel, We're considering buying the new Mac Mini, and my tech wants to run everything off of it because it's supposed to be so powerful. What are your thoughts? Me personally, I never, ever run everything off of one system. If I have no other choice, yes. If I have a choice, no. I will never do that, because if one system fails, it bombs everything. If you are running lyrics and your live stream, and then for whatever reason, ProPresenter, Presenter, Easy Worship, Media Shout, whatever bombs, it can kill the entire system. If your live stream dies, it kills the entire system. I never like putting everything on one system. And again, I am not an Apple hater. I've been in tech for so many years, and I'm just going to call it what it is. When you get an Apple, you're paying the Apple tax. Yes, the system is very powerful, but at the price, me personally, I would build a PC for probably more powerful and at half the price. That's just me. But again, I would never run everything on one system. I would segregate it so that you have some redundancy as well. Silas here. AJ, have you tried SPX GC for animated graphics overlay? No, I have not. That's the first time I've heard of that, and I will have to look into that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Cool. I think that's page 3. Let's jump to page 2. If I didn't say it, Streets of Destiny, hello. Another question here. Wants to know, how do you stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time without using Restream? Well, first, vMix allows you to go to up to 3 platforms at the same time. I actually have an account with Vimeo that has multi-streaming built into it, so I don't have to pay for that. So when I'm doing sports, I live stream to Vimeo. Vimeo live streams to multiple platforms at the same time. Like tomorrow, we're going to be streaming to 2 YouTube channels and Facebook at the same time. Now, there's also, we did a video on the multi-RTMP plugin. Let me see, multi-RTMP plugin, AJay, the CEO. If you remember where that is. Okay, yeah, so it's right here. So if we cut over here, this is the video here. And what I'll do is copy that and paste that here in the chat so you can do it. And the man of the hour is here in the chat. Josh, I got something for you here in a little bit, but stand by, Josh. But that's how you do it. That video that I showed, it's a plugin, works. Just make sure that your computer can handle multiple streams as well as your upload, and then that's how you can get away with it for free. Let's see. Locke would like to know, which software do you recommend for live streaming on church? OBS, ProPresenter, or vMix? Personally, no, I would never use ProPresenter. That's just me. I want some more flexibility, and even though ProPresenter is good, it still has some issues. So I would leave ProPresenter to be a presentation software, and I would use other softwares for that. I like vMix. I just don't like the price. I like OBS. I would honestly say start with OBS because it's free. And as you find, if there are no plugins or anything that can do what you want, then you can switch over to that if you want to. That's just my personal suggestion. All right. Utilizing this PTZ Optics camera here so we can get some more functionality here. Thank y'all so much. I was playing around with the new intro, and After Effects bombed on me at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I ended up having to redo everything about an hour before the live stream. So I think I'm gonna stick with that one for a while. Let's see. What else? Lester wants to know, is there a site where you can buy used video cameras and video equipment? I am not aware of any. And you know what? I don't like this because I didn't shave, so you can see my bald spot. So let me switch back over to this one. I'm not aware of any. I know there are a bunch of. I have a friend who is big into photography, And I haven't talked to her in a minute, and I know she has some links. I might have to post that later. I am not aware of any off the top of my head. Good morning, Nana from Ghana. Let's see what else we got going on here. Edward was saying he thought he was watching The Price is Right with the music. Hey, man, I try to make it entertaining for y'all, as well as knowledgeable. Let's see what else. Dylan here. Not a technical question, but how do you improve commitment? Sound guys are always late, never able to sound check, which hurts the live stream. Want to upgrade mixer, but need committed people to run it. Man, that is the never-ending issue. I have the same issue as well, too. And it's just like one of the books that I really love is the How to Win Friends and Influence People. You can't make anybody think or do anything unless they want to. Unfortunately. And the easiest thing for me is to have people not pressure them, but allow them to notice if they need to step it up or step out. Because again, y'all know me, I consider media ministry very important. I consider it life or death, if y'all know what I mean. I really do. I believe that the message that's being broadcast, not just to our members, but to the world, can save people, can get them to stop from making a bad decision. That's where I'm at. So, yes, I am very passionate about it, but I can't expect everybody to have that same passion. It's a term I like to call a checklist Christian, if you want to call it that, to where a lot of people feel that if they just like the young rich ruler, if they just do the habits, they think that's it, and that's not it. It's so much more to that. It's really getting people to understand this is ministry. It's not just a job. It can be both, but it's ministry first. So, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say about that. For me, all I do is just do the best I can, and hopefully when I ask people to do something, they can see at the level of what I'm doing it. And if they choose not to do it, hey, I can't do nothing about that. Yes, it puts more work on my plate, but again, I don't consider it work since this is my ministry. But I can't give you a straight answer because I'm still trying to find a solution to that myself. Let's see where we left off. All right, back to Caleb R. Rowe. Okay, cool. I have lower thirds that are white and green. Okay, what's your main background color? Need info on that. Anthony wants to know, is there a way to use multi-cameras without having an A10 Mini? Yes, you would use NDI. If it has NDI built in, or they're pricey, but you can get NDI adapters that will turn anything that you plug into it into NDI. That could work as well too. Josh, like I said, stand by, man. You know what? Can we do the Josh stuff now? I think we will. Let me get my controls over here so I can prepare for what I'm getting ready to do. So Mr. Josh here has a thing that he calls Fun Fridays. So I decided to turn that into a little skit. Hopefully he would like that. And then, Josh, this means that you got some more work to do. So let's go. All right, so we got memes with Josh. So let's see which one we got here right now that he's been sharing with us. These are old ones, but they're still good ones. So let's go check these out. A play on the WandaVision, the media team fighting for a budget to get modernized. Yes, I know exactly how that one is. Let's see, what's another one we got from Josh here? When you're watching the live stream service and the worship leader forget to turn their mic off before going to the bathroom. I have seen and heard that many a time, which is hilarious. All right, and the last one is one of my favorites. When someone is running slides for church, and then we got a classic Uncle Ben: with great power comes great responsibility. All right, I hope y'all like that. So, Josh, make sure, man, you fire those off, because that's how I'm going to be putting them here in the show more often. Awesome, awesome. Let's jump back over here to some more questions here. Patrick would like to know, can you briefly explain how to control a PTZ camera, RS-232 connectors over a network, etc.? All right, well, it all depends on the supporting camera. So like right now, I have this PTZ optics right here, and if I turn this, I can't get any lower, but right here is the joystick that I was using. And this is connected directly to RS-232 that goes from the remote directly into it. Now, this PTZ can be also controlled over IP. So if you have the joystick that supports that, you can just put in the IP address. Obviously, the camera has to be on the network, and then it just talks and sends the protocol over the network, and it can work that way too. So there are a bunch of options that you have, but it's all dependent on the camera. Now, at Faith Family Worship Center, we installed it. That's over the network with the remote connecting to all three over IP. I did not notice any delay, and again, it's not like that's sending a lot of traffic back and forth. So it's not like it's a lot of data. Again, it all depends on the type of camera that you are using. All right, I'm trying to get my camera back. All right, there we go. So hopefully that answers your question. Any sale on vMix? Well, actually, vMix was made by a media ministry company, media ministry team that became a company, and you can actually sign up there, and they give away a free license to vMix, I think a couple of times a year, but it's like a, kind of like a giveaway, so you can always register for that. So back to Nana, yes, the base version of vMix is free, but you can't do HD. I think it's like 480p or something like that, and you're very, very limited on what you can do inside the software. Back to Dylan here. Our church is moving to recording and uploading videos later, opposed to live streaming. Can the ATEM and Mini record each input individually so that I can edit and choose later? The ISOs can do that, not the Mini. The Mini can't do any recording at all. You need the Pro and higher to record, and then also to record every single input, you need a ISO version. Sam wants to know, do you know if Wirecast has made any updates to the titles? No, I have not. I have Wirecast over here that I'm still playing around with. Work has just taken off, so I haven't had a chance to put that much time into that, as well as trying to finish this book. I need to take some time to slow down and work on that. But no, I am not aware of any updates to Wirecast. Thank y'all so much. Wants to know where I got my news and graphics and all that stuff from. I got it from Envato Elements. That is still my yearly subscription. I get all that stuff. The music is from there as well too. So yeah, so that's really cool. Actually, the music I bought from Audio Jungle for the new intro. All of them give me licenses for everything. Actually, I downloaded, and I can use Envato Elements with any project I do as well too. So I downloaded music and graphics for Formation Sports, and we got hit with a copyright. But because I also get a license with everything that I download off of Envato Elements, which was, I think, is $150 a year for graphics, music, templates, websites. I mean, it covers everything. I was able to just pull the license, and guess what? The copyright disappeared because I have a license to use it. Let's see where we're at here. I think we're on page 1. Let's see. Silas saying it's like the OBS animated lower thirds, but better. You can use it for more things than just OBS. Yes. Okay. Caleb gave some updates for everybody. That B&H has a used department that can check that out. Also, now that I think about it, Sweetwater might be another place for used equipment as well. And again, Patrick says that as well. Adorama has one, all the big name ones. Awesome. Thank y'all for that. That's why I said I don't have the answers for everything. That's why this community does it here. Locke wants to know, what's the longest distance I've connected a camera to a joystick? 150 feet, and it's worked fine for me. But again, if you have an IP one, it doesn't matter. It could be on the other side of a building as long as it's on the same network. Actually, it could be across the entire world if you put the IP address on the DMZ so you can touch to it. So yeah, any of those will work. So we got a lot of help in here. Edward would like to say, how is the book coming? It is not coming as fast as I want it to. I need to sit down, and thankfully I'm able to help a lot of people, but at the same time, I rarely have enough time for me to just sit down and do nothing. Our football game got moved to tomorrow, so after this, I have nothing going on from when this live stream is over until around 10 a.m. tomorrow, when I have to go down to Petersburg and set up to stream another game. I'm gonna try and put some time into that and add some stuff. I think it's gonna go back to like old school college days. Actually, college I was different. I didn't wait till last minute to do stuff. High school is when I waited till last minute to do stuff. I'm probably gonna try and knock out a chapter a day, starting next month or maybe next week, something like that. Otis, what is going on, man? Send me a message, Otis. I might want to sit down and chat with you maybe on our next AJay interviews, thinking about something like that. So let me know. Tara, what type of budget laptop can I buy for good performance using Adobe After Effects? Honestly, Adobe After Effects is trash, even though I use it. I mean, my system is a Ryzen 9. 24 cores, 32 gigs of memory, RTX 2070, and this thing kept saying After Effects just ate up all my memory, talking about you ran out of memory. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I would think that the system that I have, the Acer Nitro 5, which is my new streaming system for Formation Sports, I got that for around $700. That's great because it has dual graphics cards. It has one that's built onto the AMD processor, and it has a GTX 1650. I think that may be good. You probably want to quadruple the amount of memory that comes in it and add another hard drive, which I plan to do once this is over. I think that would work for you. And I would try and put a link in there for that as well. Nitro 5, Ryzen 5. Man, they changed the price on me. No, that's the Intel one. Okay, here's the one that I got. And I'll put that link here in the chat for you. Otis, I couldn't have said it better. Ministry is work, work is ministry. Yes, it is. Adrian here. For what I'm understanding, while using a streaming software like OBS or vMix, you can incorporate a switcher so that you won't have to add extra inputs. Is that correct? Is it convenient or necessary? Well, that is what I am doing right now. I have my ATEM going into vMix, but all of my switching is being done through the ATEM and not through vMix. vMix is only used for me layering the graphics over top of it and animated stuff like that. That's easier for me to do. Now, technically, like I said in the update I want to do at my church, if I had a HyperDeck shuttle, I can load all the videos there, transparencies and all, and just play it, and I could do everything in the ATEM. I plan to try that out with the ATEM Mini Extreme because it gives so many more DVE engines and inputs and stuff like that. So I'll try that. But yes, I only would use vMix if, like, when I had my iPad and I was bringing in a NDI camera with my iPad onto that, because ATEM does not support NDI. But that's what I would use that for. Josh wants to know, where is the breathing one? That's a video, man. I couldn't play that on here right now. That's why I was talking about the HyperDeck. I would have to download that one later. This dude made a video of all of my deep breathing that I do in videos. Oh. Monty, yeah, I have to tell you, Titler is something I'm getting ready to play around with for the football game tomorrow. I'm liking that. I think I might invest in that one because I can use that for multiple things. But Titler is really, really cool. I was using just the sports one. The full package is like $3,000. But hey. Want to know the name of the headphones I'm using. Honestly, these are some cheap headphones that I got because I think I stepped on mine by mistake and broke them. I had some better ones. Let me see the ones that I have. These are Panasonics right now. And let me see. These are the ones that I am using right now. Panasonic full size, lightweight, and these things are only like $15. So they're very, very good. I actually need to get another pair for my other system, so I don't have to keep sharing between the two. I can have one. This one is actually going into the Rodecaster right now, and then yeah. But that's all they were. I'll put a link in the description for there if you are interested in those headphones. Mike, we got you coming up here pretty soon as well too. Let's see, Otis. Otis, that is new. It says that YouTube has new settings that lets you put a CCLI license. That is completely new. I have not seen that at all. Where did you see that at, Otis? Is it in the settings or where? Because I'm just glancing through stuff right now on my channel to see if there's a place where it can be placed, and I don't see it here. I'm looking under the default settings right now. Not under the community, not under agreements. Huh. I'm wondering if it's kind of like a upload type of thing or something. But we'll come back to that. Jack Wolf like to know, I'm looking for a static camera with a wide angle lens for under $300 or something that captures a wide area. Yes, the Ada Imaging HD 100A, the one that we gave away a while ago, that's a good one that will give you that. And that was $250, I think $250, something like that. And then if the lens needs to be wider, you can get another lens for like $9 to go with it. So I think that will work good. Stream license, all right. All right, back to Patrick. He's saying, you're welcome. He's doing his third Zoom wedding for a friend at the end of April. Thinking about trying out one of the cheap PTZ cameras as one of my cameras into the ATEM. Hey, go for it. I really, if I hadn't have bought the ATEM Mini Extreme, I was interested in trying to buy one, but I decided not to do that because I wanted my church to actually get them because I want to move to PTZs to free up the requirements of everybody. Let's see. Miss C Productions, good morning. I appreciate it. Tara, yes, that's the Titler program we were just talking about. So yes, I am playing around with that right now. Monty was saying he used the exact same headphones. Hey, you can't beat them, man. Edward, I've heard this term before. I've been voluntold to do a live streaming system for a church. The budget is $500. Do you have any ideas? That is tight. I mean, you would have to go, if you can get one at retail price, a Ryzen 3 3200G in one of the mini ASRock systems that I did a while ago, you can get it in that price, but it's not going to be a capture card unless you get one of those $7 to $15 capture cards I was talking about. You could do it that way. But honestly, if you could get that bumped up by $200, it would be a lot easier to do if you could do it for $700. Dylan wants to know, is there any way to add extra USB inputs to your laptop? I would say yes. I actually just bought this for my laptop because I needed more. I got two of these. This is a USB-C to give me more, and then I have a regular USB one for this. I needed this just for the inputs on the gaming laptop because we use so many inputs for the ATEM, my mouse, the Stream Deck, the serial port, USB adapter to connect to the scoreboard. Yeah, so, and we only have 4 inputs, so that uses them all up. So when I tried to use the scoreboard OCR input, I needed another capture card, didn't have room for it. So that's the reason I got one of these. And I needed, even though I had a USB-C, it wouldn't work. I mean, I had a regular USB, it wouldn't work because the adapter is so wide. When I used it, it knocked out another USB port, so that was pointless. So that's the reason I went with this. And it was like $15, something like that. All right, Pastor David Berry. In doing Facebook Live, is there a way to not have a login through my personal account to get to the church's page? I wouldn't want everyone to have access. Yes, all you got to do is just give people permissions to the church page, make them admins. Just like our Facebook group, I have people that are delegated for moderators. You can do admins, you can do anything, and that's their own personal account. But under their page, it would give them permission to go to something else. So like if I cut over to my page real quick, so I'm here on my church page, right? I'm in my Facebook page right now. I have all these pages that I have access to, and once you add somebody, it will give them permission to do that and just go over to here and then click on whichever one you have. So I can go to my church or I can go to 5th Street, and I'm just an admin on that page. So I don't have to share my account information with them at all, but they do have access to do everything without going through your personal account. And that's under settings, and yeah, it's under settings. Where is the group? Let me go back over here and see if I can find where it is. So here's on the church page right now. Settings. I think it's roles or something like that. And I may be missing it. Oh, page roles right there. So this is where you can add owners, all this other stuff to this here, and remove or add existing people to it and stuff like that. That's how you would do that. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right, Streets of Destiny was talking about using an Android phone as a camera. How can I tell the resolution or less? I mean, how are you connecting it? Is it going into OBS or something like that? I need a little bit more info on this. To Mike, this weekend is going to be busy. We're going to be doing a dry run for Good Friday for our joint service with our sister church in the city, praying all goes well. Awesome, awesome. And since Mike did this, we're going to cut over to the shout out that we were talking about before for our e-missionary folks. So let me go ahead and get prepped over here, and we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, this just happens to be Mike at the Connect Community Church Hamilton in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. They are rocking some e-missionary stuff here. This was an old picture. They actually sent me this a while ago. But yeah, thank you so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So very cool, very cool. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you are interested in sending a picture like that, hey, all you got to do is go ahead and send it to info@ajhomes.com with the subject of e-missionary pic. Take a picture of you with your rocking your e-missionary merch in any way, shape, or form, and we'll show you here on the stream on Fridays. Did I go through all of my? Yeah, those are my 4 options. We did the news alerts, we did tech deals, we did memes, we did picks. Cool. Let's see. Let's jump through a couple more questions. Ken here. I'm using the ATEM Mini Pro with OBS to send a stream to YouTube and Facebook, 11 megabits per second up, 1080p 60. Stream is not smooth, and the quality of the stream is not that great. Any ideas? If you are going through OBS, it's not leveraging the ATEM. It is leveraging your system that the ATEM is connected to do your streaming. Make sure that your system is up to spec. See what the status is saying on the status bar inside of OBS. And see, are you getting a high utilization in CPU? If you have a GPU, switch that over to the encoder. That's what that would be. Because what I'm thinking, try and stream directly from the ATEM Mini Pro and see if you have that issue. Because it doesn't sound like it's an internet thing. I think it's just your system that's using OBS is the problem with that. That's giving you the difficulty. Lester would like to know, is my book coming out next month? I was aiming for May. I will let y'all know if it gets delayed, but that's what we're aiming for right now. Wants to know what my book is about. The book is mainly about a guide for effective online ministry in 2021. Contrary to popular belief, I just got my first vaccine shot. Second one is going to be here in about 20 more days. But even if everybody got vaccinated, we're not going back to the way stuff used to be. You shouldn't go back because I've had too many reports from so many people, smaller churches, large churches, that their influence in ministering to people online has dwarfed how many people are physically there, which, again, this is not in competition with coming to the church, the building. It's ministry, whether it's local or virtual. That's what it's about. And it's just talking about don't fight it, embrace it, and use it as a tool for a wider reach in ministry. That's what the book is about. So it's going to be talking about kind of like guides on how to do stuff based off of things I've dealt with. And again, things change very rapidly in technology. So I'm going to give you as close as I possibly can to what's current, but just know some stuff is going to change. And that's what that mainly thing is about. Tara, thank you so much. I'm glad my videos are helping. That's what it's all about. And just like Josh said, and we confirmed again, we do have a roundtable this Sunday. Make sure if you want to be involved, you go ahead and join the Facebook group. All the information is there. I'm not going to put it on YouTube. Join the group, and the information is there. Thank you so much. Edward again here was saying, I tried to refer them to someone else because this brother doesn't do but one phone call and now I don't have a choice. So I'll try to get to 700. All right. All righty. This guy here again. Oh, they're giving help to each other. So that's cool. I think we're all caught up, folks. What time is it? That's only, what time we start? No, we started at 10:45. Yeah, so we're almost at an hour. But yeah, thank you so much, folks. What are we going to do now? Let me cut over here and give some shout outs to all the supporters here. My Patreon supporters, thank you so much. You can be a patron too, if you want to, for as little as $1 a month. This is where you're helping us train media ministries all over the world. The Patrons, we have a bunch of bonuses for y'all. As Patreon supporters, if you're ever not able to join the roundtable, we record them and they're made available to y'all. So that is cool. And then I also want to thank our YouTube members. I'm trying to do some more stuff for the YouTube members, but again, a lot of stuff is changing on YouTube. So once I get ready to start do something, then the rule has changed. So we're working on that. But thank you so much. No matter which way you support us, folks, you are helping us train media ministries all over the world. And I want to thank you for that. Let me see. Do we have anything else? Evan Flame, hey, no problem. You can always go back and watch it, no problem. I actually started a little bit earlier than I normally do. I normally start at 11, but I started at 10:45 because I thought I had to go somewhere, but I don't. The only thing I'm getting ready to do now is get something to eat and then go to sleep because I've been up since I didn't go to bed till like 4:30 this morning. So I'm a little tired, but thankfully I don't have anywhere to go after this. But thank y'all so much. Again, if you haven't, please, I would appreciate if you hit that like button. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos. And let me just put this out here. Do not hold me to this yet because I'm waiting for confirmation. I did a poll a while ago on YouTube asking for suggestions for a 40,000 subscriber giveaway. It was over and abundantly what the answer is going to be. I need to wait for confirmation, but I originally we were going to do something like this. My overhead camera here, the Sony ZV-1, but y'all have voted, and once I get buy-in, I am trying to target to give away a PTZ Optics camera for the 40,000 subscriber giveaway. Do not hold me to that because I do not have confirmation yet. But that's what I'm going to strive for. If I can't do it on 40,000, I'm going to try and do it for 50,000. Sooner or later, we're going to give a PTZ camera away. But that's the best I can do for you right now. But just want to try and give back in some way, shape, or form as best as possible. And if that doesn't work, we might see if I can get my hands on one of these $700 PTZ cameras. Maybe I'll do a review of it, and then I'll give it away. Something like that. I don't know. But be on the lookout. If you have notifications turned on, you'll know about that. I'm starting to use stories, shorts, and post a lot more to engage y'all, as well as Facebook and everything like that. But thank you so much for watching, folks. Make sure you share this in any of the videos that we do, because again, this is about not just us and my local, your local church. Is to help all of our ministries worldwide to reach more. That's the whole point. Because if I can help you reach one more person, guess what? We all win. Thank you so much. And if no one has ever told you, I appreciate you for all the hard work that you're doing in your media ministry, because we have been holding it down for the ministries for an entire year. And don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing the envelope. Keep trying new stuff, because this technology is allowing us to be more creative than ever before and using it to minister like never before. Y'all have a great day, afternoon, evening, whichever one it is, and we'll be seeing y'all on the next video later.